Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Diamond Painting and Stitching with Laura, and tonight we're working on Mandy Manzano's Mama Knows, and we're starting with 435 right here in this little corner. How's everybody doing? I hope well. Yeah, I'm so excited today that I got my I keep calling her Jessica Rabbit. I'm not bad, I'm just drawn that way. It was such a beautiful painting. You know I want to start it, but we're going to work on this for a while, and I put her back in her box, so nothing's going to happen to her, I hope. That's what I've been doing with the ones that I'm not going to work on quite yet. I'd like to finish this and Dream, but I'd like to get a little further on something. It just seems like all I do is start projects. So, and it's kind of driving me crazy, so we'll just do this for a while. I like the colors in this. This is going to be beautiful. I started working on her hair here. There's a drill on the other side of... Nope, it's a piece of orange paper. So don't get excited. It's not going anywhere. This is kind of driving me crazy working out of bags, but we're going with it because, you know, it is what it is. Last night I got so frustrated with that beaded cross stitch that... sorry about that. I finally put it into the little containers like this. That one, I was going to put this in it, but I figured, oops, sorry guys, didn't mean to hit you. It was a mess. So we will work on it, just one little bit at a time. I need A is what I need. Where is A? A is, oh, there it is. 436, or 426? Where is it? 436. 437, 436. I just want to get this little corner finished. So, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing good. And everybody going to do something exciting for the weekend. But as exciting as it's getting for me is I'm going to be working all weekend. But that doesn't bother me. I don't have anything else better to do. And nobody here to say, oh, let's go here, let's go there. So it doesn't bother me to work. I'd rather work and stay home most times. But, oh well. It feels almost weird. Will you stop it, please? Sorry, guys. Diamond painting after I've been stitching. Seems like I did a lot of stitching this weekend. Or this week, sorry. I'm making a little bit of progress on my stitching projects. Just a little bit at a time. I guess you have to have patience, but, you know, I don't know that I got 40 years into this of patience. So, I just like to finish something, so... This is going pretty fast. I mean, the colors aren't, what is that word? There isn't a lot of confetti. It just, right here, this is kind of a little bit of confetti, but nothing like I've been through. But yeah, I about had an asthma attack over Jessica, though. Whew. Yeah. The colors are just sensational. Yep, that's about all I can say about that. It wasn't too terribly busy at the restaurant today, so I was happy about that. And so I'm not real wore out like I usually am on a Friday. And I got to leave early, so that meant I got to go to the post office. Thank you, boss. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Otherwise, I'd have had to wait till Monday, because the post office doesn't open on Saturday until like 8:30 or some weird thing. And yeah, sorry, I had to put some coffee. I haven't had coffee all day, well, except for when I got up. But heard from my daughter. They're in Arizona now. They were, you know, kind of taking their time getting there, and they want to go see the Grand Canyon while they're there. Let me see if I see any more A's. Does anybody see any more A's? Okay. So, they have the rehearsal dinner, I believe, tonight. And then tomorrow, I guess in the evening, is the wedding. I don't know what their agenda is, but they would like to go to the Grand Canyon before they leave Arizona. 437. What's up? Let's see if I can find 437. Oh, it's a pretty orange. It's like a peach. It's beautiful. And let's see, what else do I know? Not much going on. Here, it's... Get in the little case, please. I hope y'all can see this. I'm trying a different camera angle tonight and seeing if that works, but we just keep doing different things, and one day we're going to hit on what looks the best. That is, if I could get the diamonds to go where I want them to. It's a pretty peach color. There's some of that over here in her hair. I think the black just does, it sets the entire painting off just beautifully. I love it. Yeah. I was watching Mrs. Coffee's where she got that blanket from Mandy Manzano, and I thought about it, but now it's going to be summer, so blankets don't look real appealing right now. But maybe I could get something else in one of my favorite diamond paintings. I'd like to get something in Dream if they'd had it. Oh, but that's JoJo Arts. I'm sorry, Mandy Manzano. Sorry. I wish he did that, or they did that. But, because I really love that blue, see? I like that blue. And the dog would not be allowed to lay on it, ever. She has her own blanket. She not inherited, she just took it over. She didn't even ask. She was so rude. That one that looks like the leopard skin. But I let her have it because I got a new, what do you call it? Electric blanket, and it was just as soft, as that blanket that I had. It was wonderful. It was nice and warm. But we're going to have to give it up for the summer because that puppy is hot and heavy. It took me forever to learn how to sleep with that blanket because it was so heavy. I'd wake up and my shoulders would hurt. I know that doesn't make sense, but it did. Haven't read any books this week. I started, but, I almost fell asleep. But I started The Villa by, no, I almost said Jessica Rabbit. Nora Roberts. And I've read it before. I only read it once. I've read probably all the books that I have read of hers. I've read at least 2 or 3 times a piece. Just because the story was told well, and, I like it. And if I wait a while, in between, I can forget the plot, and it's like reading a whole new book. Alzheimer's is really working for me here. But it's a good book. And it's one of the, I was talking about how she writes. I think maybe she started that way. See, I never knew who she was up to about 5 years ago. So, I don't know what her writing style was, or if she started for like Harlequin or something, or just how that all comes about. But some of her books are kind of short, and not real in depth. And like I said, it's this one is more of a novel, and it's fairly thick book, but I know it's good. It's about the wine industry in I want to say California and Italy, where it started. But and it's kind of a murder mystery, and it's nice. It's a good book. And it was an easy read. I figure, you know, if I started, I'll finish it in 3 days. But I've been a little busy, you know, stitching, diamond painting, stitching, diamond painting. It's like, oh my God, this is becoming a job here. So, no. Yeah, I mean, it's a job I happily do. But, oops. Shucky darn. Tell me, oh dear. I'm talking again. Hang on. 43743. Okay, I want to make sure. I was going to say there's 2 more right there. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I'm just kind of getting wore out here. And at least I can sit on the couch now that I got that new lamp. That I can see my stitching stuff and I don't have to sit here at this table. It's alright. Yet last night it was really bugging the hell out of me, but for some reason, and I haven't had that for a while. Put that back, put that back, put that back. I panicked here when I started this. Again, I was like, I can't find a color while I put it in front. So, let's see here. So, has everybody got big plans for the weekend? Going places? It's, you know, starting to get nice weather and spring-like, and it's been in the 60s here in Colorado, which is kind of unheard of. But we have about, a month of it, and then it'll get hot. It seems hotter because you're at 8,000 plus, you know, feet. But it's still getting kind of cool at night, you know, in the 40s or so. But it's picking up a little bit, you know, and getting a little bit warmer. It's climbing up to 70s. I like that kind of weather. But, gee, Manetly. Get everybody in line here. I don't want to push them too far. Sometimes you can push them and they just go way out of Whoppy Jaw, you know, and other times I can't hardly get it to move, but I usually don't have a problem with Diamond Art Club glue. Believe me, I've been through hell paintings where you couldn't even move the thing. You had to pry it off to move the damn thing. So, yeehaw. But this just kind of goes along and we'll go from one color to the next. And it goes, like I said, pretty fast. But, yeah, I love that Jessica. Yeah, almost as much as that one from JoJo Arts, the Tiger Dream. I like the colors. The lines on that painting is just unbelievable. It's just, yeah. I'm trying to talk myself out of it, people. I am not starting another project. So, well, everybody get there. And I still haven't been back to the hardware store to see if I could find anything to do, you know, the leveling out with the diamonds. There's going to be some places in this because I'm going to go through it like line by line before I seal it. And I wish I could find something big enough to put it in. I may have to go to a custom, but I want it under glass. But, not glass, or glass acrylic, you know. I'm afraid it'll be too heavy to have glass in it, man. I mean, I don't know how much this is going to weigh when I pick it up, you know, after I get all the drills on it and everything. So, we'll see. But, you know, I have to finish something before I can put it under glass. Oh, for pity's sake, 4, please. I keep getting the wrong amount of diamonds. But they just fit in there like a dream. And I haven't been back. I wanted to look at Ever Moment. Ah, shoot, I knew I was going to lose that one. And see what they had, if they had anything new. Because I really would like to try something fair size, not as big as that one Fruttini did. Oh my god, that thing was huge. Took her forever. These are taking forever, so I don't know why I feel the need that I have to go get some more diamond paintings. But I don't, really. I should be satisfied. I just want to get them before they're obsolete, I guess. And, you know, in case they don't make them anymore. Not diamond paintings in particular, but a particular pattern, so if I fall in love with something, you know, I gotta get it, ouch, right away. Oh, goodness gracious. Lots of yellows. Different colors of yellow. Shades, I should say. Okay, let's try to go for that E next. E is... oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Oh, of course, it's 738 instead of 438. Okay, 738. It's kind of a peach color, but it's darker than that other peach that I had. Just beautiful drills. They just shine. Shine, shine. Whoops, shine, shine. Okay, we got all the way across there. Get in there, please. Okay, 3. I don't know of anything else going on. There's not much going on here in town. They usually don't start that, well, no, well, I don't know if they do anything for Cinco de Mayo. So, they may have a parade. I have no idea. Nobody's mentioned it here. But, they have, oh, it's like a festival, if you will. I mean, it's not for anything in particular. They call it Gold Rush Days. And they have booths, and I don't know if they have entertainment or what, because, oh, well, they have like a beer garden, if you will, in one of the parks. It's a nice little park, and people can take their kayaks down there, because it has like a, well, it's not very wide, maybe 150 feet wide. I'll call it like a stream, if you will. And it's evidently deep enough that people kayak there, and then they have places for you to sit and go have picnics, or just sit at the park. I believe they probably have, you know, places for you to barbecue, but where this park, there's some grounds to it. I wouldn't say it was huge grounds or anything, but they set up the booths there in these grounds, and then one section of it, they have like a place where you can get out of the sun, because the people that come up here are not used to the heat. And being so close to the sun, it's real easy to get sunburn if you're not used to it. And they have what they call a beer garden there, and the band plays all day long. I don't know if it's different, different bands. Oh, well, fine, I didn't want that. Different bands or just what, but and it goes on for 2 or 3 days. Oh, and they have other activities I can't even begin to imagine that are attached to that. I'm used to the one that they had in Leadville, which is about 33 miles north of us, and I think it's north. And Leadville was a mining town from 1878 until, well, the present, because they have a mine, and it's a molybdenum mine, if I could just say that word. And so they have mining events. Oh, we're just getting way too many. Fine. So they have where they drill like a post into a rock type thing. And, you know, see who gets to do that. And they have mucking events, and they also have a burro race. So they race people have their burro, and they're running alongside of it. Everybody's got a number, of course. They go up one of the mountain passes. I want to say it's Weston Pass, with their burros and run all the way there and all the way back. And I can't begin to tell you how long that takes. And they also sell, they have vendors, just like the ones I explained from here. And they even sell belt buckles every year to commemorate, you know, that year's events, and, you know, if there was anything special going on, because it all stems back to the 1800s, early 1900s. They had, every winter, they would build a thing in Leadville called the Ice Palace. It was all built out of blocks of ice, and it would be like, and it was some kind of a, we'll call it the Ice Palace Festival, if you will. And they'd build the Ice Palace out of ice, and they would even put stuffed real animals inside of it, and you could go in and eat and have dinner and everything and all that kind of thing. There was events inside and around that, up from like whenever they started that, I want to say in the 1890s, somewhere in there, and it would last until it melted. And so that was kind of cool. And so each year that they built that, they had a little badge that you could pin on your shirt, and hanging down from it, it would have 2 or 3 different bars, you know, of, and it wasn't, I don't know if it was made of gold. I don't think so. I think maybe probably silver, because they were silver mining. And at the time, and gold mining. Yes, there was gold mining. It would say something on it, and then once you got past these 3 bars, it would have like an ore cart, or it would have a little barrel or something, and they would all be chained together. And they would sell those, I'm assuming, to help, you know, fund the thing. What color am I? And we have found some of those while we were doing metal detecting, and we sold them between $300 and $400 on eBay when we were selling Leadville items. And so they were the big collector's thing, and some of them were in really good shape. And we had one that, you know, it looked like we just dug it out of the dirt, which we had. And my husband at the time took it down. They had a place where you could get things cleaned that were gold and silver. And it looked like it was brand new by the time that guy got done with it. It cost us, probably $100 at the time to have that cleaned and all shined up, but it was gorgeous. And so, I guess I've forgotten where I was going with all this, but, the belt buckles. So, somewhere, I don't know, I want to say in the 60s or 70s, possibly 80s, I don't know how far it goes back. They would, every year, they would have, in Leadville, a belt buckle to commemorate what the deal was for that year, you know. And those were, and they have them numbered, and they're signed, and they would auction off the first belt buckle, the #1 belt buckle from that printing or whatever. So that was a big deal that people would, bid on that, and the money would go towards the events that they had. And it lasts, I think it starts on Friday night, and they have a big old parade and everything, and it was quite the ordeal. And they had lots of craft, and I'll call it, I want to say junk booths, you know, I mean, where they sold knives or little kitty toys, you know, in bulk or whatever. But, and then they had artists, you know, that had their own booths, and whatever their art was, you know, they would sell stuff there. And so it was quite the ordeal. But I haven't been to one of those since I've been back in 2015. But, you know, it's something to do. But see, that doesn't come along until like the first week. They're the first weekend of August, and then where I live is the second weekend. And then by the third or fourth weekend, we have the big concert. And I don't know if it's the fourth weekend in August or the first weekend in September, like over Labor Day weekend or just when. But that brings a whole lot of people into town. Probably close to 3 to 10,000 more people than we already have. So they have to find room for all that. And I think that lasts 2 or 3 days, I want to say. And it's out on private property. They've rented it out for this concert. And they had Dirk Bentley last year, so I don't know who they have this year. I haven't heard or whatever. I'm not in a position where I hear people discussing that kind of thing, you know. But I'm assuming it'll start to be advertised. Whoops, sorry. More, you know, as the summer gets evolved to begin evolving, you know, and people going here and there. My mother up in Cheyenne said she saw an advertisement for that concert on TV, so they must be advertising it ahead of time. But you know, I go to the grocery store, come home. I don't look at. They have a place at the grocery store where you can what is it called? Put up flyers and stuff, you know, about events or if you need to sell something or whatever. And I don't even look at that. I just get what I need and go home because I'm usually tired, and don't even think about it. But so I'm not working at the grocery store, so I don't see this stuff like on a daily basis as I would come and go. And so I don't know if there's any more events planned for this summer or not. You know, those are the ones that we usually go to. They have probably 5 or 6 events, you know, during the year total. You know, they have Christmas stuff and Thanksgiving stuff and just, you know, little town stuff, you know, keep everybody occupied. So I can wait for Christmas. Let's not get there yet. But it keeps everybody, what do you call it, occupied. And probably starting here, I want to say within the next month sometime, they should be doing the river rafting. I don't know that they are or they aren't doing it yet, but they are getting ready. So that'll be coming up soon. But I can't get nothing out of there. I gotta take that glue out of there. Oh yeah, let's try to put the glue on the pokey tweezers. Yeah, that won't work. Wrong end. So I don't have any plans for summer other than working. I'm not going on vacation. I don't know. Maybe later on. Take a couple days off and go to Cheyenne or not. I haven't quite decided if I want to do that this year or not. Because we'll just be slammed, I'm sure, at the restaurant. So there may or may not be any getting away. But if I take my 2 days off, you know, I might be able to do it that way. But we'll see as it evolves, because this is my first summer here at this restaurant, so I don't know. I'm sure it'll be a mess, but summer is around here. I mean, it doesn't matter where you work. It's just busy. Just busy. And you try your best to get everything in line for all the tourists, and you're still not prepared. You just do the best you can with what you got to work with. Well, we got all that done, guys. It's gonna have to get there. Well, let's see. Don't know anything else. Oh, in Leadville, they also have a ski joring. I don't know if anybody knows what that is. event, and it's usually somewhere in February, I think, maybe Valentine's area time period. And ski joring is where they have one person on a horse. They have a rope leading from the back of the horse, and a guy on a skis, I should say, and they get to running really, really fast, and they're pulling this person, and they try to hit this ramp so that they jump, on the ramp, but they're still now attached to the rope. And then I think that they have to, it's like archery, if you will, or where you're riding the horse and you try to slip the ring on the thing. I don't know what that's called exactly, but it was kind of different. We'd never seen that before. We about froze to death the first year because the wind was blowing so hard, and it was about 20 below when we were trying to watch this event. So we went into one of the, the businesses to stand and watch it from the inside, because we had little kids back then, and it was cold, but it was kind of different. And if they don't have snow, they truck in snow to pack down the roads, and I can't begin to remember what other things they did while they were being pulled on this horse. And I don't know if they go for time, I don't know. But it was different, and I'm kind of thinking that's like a Scandinavian sport. I don't know. Don't ask me. I can't remember that part. Now, you asked me about bottles in Leadville. I can tell you anything you need to know, but that, not so much. It was just something different to go see, Let's see, 742. 742. Ooh, bright orange, bright orange. Oh, I guess we have to finish this up. Almost got her hair done over there, where it's going around. I need some more black to finish the loop-de-loops in her hair. Oy vey. But yeah, so they have some different... I want to make sure I'm doing that right. 740. Okay. It was just kind of dark compared to all them other yellows. Different events that you've never heard of, so it keeps it interesting. And I guess they have to do that because people would just get flat out bored, because it does nothing in Leadville but snow, I swear. They have 2 weeks of summer, and then they're back into it. So, Mrs. Coffee, you're not alone. That's exactly how that goes there. Whoops, I didn't even see that little puppy over there. But, yeah. Yeah, it's different. And Buena Vista doesn't have those kind of things. People from here, we're kind of in between, I mean, kind of like Leadville is to a certain extent. Away from the ski resorts, if you're in Leadville, it's like you have to go up towards Vail to go to any ski resort. If you're here, you have to go probably, I'll say 50 miles. I'm just guessing. It's probably a good hour and a half. Maybe it's more than 50 miles. To Monarch Ski area. And that's up on Monarch Pass. So we're away from it. We're not sitting in a ski resort like Breckenridge or Vail. So it's different. Okay, I need that color, and that is 783. Well, it's kind of a tanny brown. I don't know why I didn't finish that while I was there, but who knows? I have ADD, and it's only getting worse with diamond painting. Sometimes it's supposed to be helping here. It's not helping. I can still skip subjects, as you can tell. Okay, that takes care of that. I got that one dot. It's really hard to get, where's that dot? 1, 4, what? Dot. 4, 4, 5. Just one right there. It's really hard to get one drill out of there. So, we're just going to try. Well, I got 2. Of course I did. Don't want to waste any drills. Not like I'm going to run out. I'm not worried. See, it needs to come up there, but I will straighten that all out. When I get that thing, I may have to order it. Oh, sure. Okay, there's 2 of these up here. I sure hope you can see this, guys. Oh yeah, did you see that? I pulled the whole thing at me and it's attached. That didn't work well. So, move you back just. Whoa. It doesn't like to stay. I need like a stick there to hold that. Hopefully it won't fall in my face. I really don't need a concussion this week. Oh sure, and there's 2 of those dots right there, again. Well, we still got it out, so see if there's any more. Let's take out a few. So it's coming along. Really happy with it. It's beautiful, oranges and yellows, and oh, there we go. Got where I was going. I was flapping my gums and forgot where I was going. I don't see any more. I do see some ones there. See if I can pick that up. Okay. 129 is the Aurora Borealis yellow. And they don't like my drill pen. Just don't like my drill pen. So we'll try to put it in there real easy like. Maybe my sticky won't come out. I was going to say, I thought I saw another one. There's one there. And one, oh, where did it go? Right there. And there's one right there, too. I hate it when you get a couple of drills in there. They really don't want to flop over. They don't have the gravity or the force of the other drills forcing them over. Oh, of course, there's some ease. Oh, Lord, help us. Sure is a pretty yellow color. See? Beautiful. The color that's on there, it has kind of a goldy peach look to it. It's really pretty. And then you have the yellows. So far, we're just not gonna, if I could just push them down far enough. I'm definitely gonna have to roll this thing when I get done. When I finish the section, I'll roll this all the way across. I can feel where I haven't punched them down. They're not popping off or anything. It's just, I put them in there so lightly sometimes because I'm concentrating so hard to moving my placer, end. Okay. Well, guys, I think this is going to be it for tonight. I wanted to make it short and sweet. I want to watch Mrs. Coffee's live tonight. Thank you for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell so you know when my next video comes out. Y'all have a great evening. Night. Bye-bye.